being a slag and being gay is not mutually exclusive. I, for one, am a slag. I would describe myself as easier than a This Morning phone competition. I wasn't going to do any of this, but fuck it. Which actually is something I do most weekends. Yeah, I am definitely much more of a slag than I ever was at home in Ireland, for many reasons. One, statistically, far more gays in London. Like, there's a reason I live in Dalston. It's the kind of place where monogamy is a kink. Also in Ireland, everybody knows everybody else's business, which is, it means can be awkward. Like, you can accidentally end up snogging your cousin in a dark room. Allegedly. I will say the main reason that I'm more promiscuous and slutty here is for the vast majority of the time that I lived in Ireland, I was a child who didn't go to church. I'm glad we agree paedophilia is bad. Well done, that was a spot test, and that I wasn't sexually assaulted for your entertainment. Thank you. So some topical stuff. Keir Starmer is currently being compared to Liz Truss. Just on the sort of shortness of tenure, and I think that's a bit harsh. As we all know, she lasted a sum total of 49 days and was outpaced by a lettuce, which means currently, to this day, Keir Starmer is worth 14 Liz Trusses. Can you imagine how fucking awful that would have been? Like, if she can destroy the economy in a week, what would she have done in like nearly 2 years? Probably exactly what Keir Starmer is doing, to be honest. In fairness, I did look it up as well. He's approximately 1.1 Rishi Sunaks, or 60% of a Boris Johnson, which is about the same ratio of a number of his own children's names that Boris Johnson can remember. The Oxford Union has postponed their debate with Tommy Robinson. Yeah, I think that was a wise move, because apparently Spot the Dog doesn't cover geopolitical issues, and Tommy needs more time to prepare. Learn to read. Sadiq Khan is currently performing the Hajj, and I think that's great. I think it's great that we have such a multicultural city, that we can have a very out and proud Muslim mayor. And one of the elements of the Hajj is you walk 7 times counterclockwise around the Kaaba. And that is one of just 13 different, 18 other steps into completing a Hajj, which makes the Hajj still less complicated than trying to change trains at Bank Tube Station. I'm like, oh, can I say that? And then I've been to Bank. Other topical news, I don't know if you've heard, there's been a recent outbreak from Marwell Zoo. Samba, the capybara, we all know what a capybara is, right?
Yeah.
She's very cute, fuck off big rodent. They're adorable and a delicacy in Chile, because it's not worth the time eating a guinea pig, which they also do in South America. But Samba, for some reason, only known to her, had decided that, I need to get the fuck out of here. I imagine her surprise, though, when instead of reappearing in the Amazon, she broke out and got into the suburbs of Southampton. I would have gone straight back into the zoo. Like, fuck that shit. What I didn't realise, though, as I read on, that Samba was cohabiting with another lady capybara called Tango. I do think those are culturally obvious names. They were like, oh, they're from South America, we'll call them sexy dances. Sure. And like Samba's like, my culture is not your costume. But they were like, the zookeepers will say that Samba and Tango were just friends. But I think if you are tunneling several miles out of an enclosure where your natural predators are kept safely locked away, much further away down the zoo, and you were provided with gorgeous meals of your favourite loving all the time, that is not just, they were just friends. That is a lesbian breakup if ever I've seen one. Recently, King Charles was in Northern Ireland, and a seagull shat on him. I am full on Chucky R. Gold. What upset me though was I didn't realise the IRA had a more powerful air force than the actual Irish Air Force. That was slightly embarrassing. Speaking of Prince Charles's trips, he was in the States recently, and I imagine how that went down. You know, he's at a banquet, having to sit by a known paedophile and sex offender. Just thinking this reminds me of Christmas. But at least they make Andrew sit at the kids' table. Yeah, and meanwhile, Melania and Camilla are just making the Other Wives Club. Yeah, it was good. And I can't imagine what the conversation was. Like, do you think Trump is just like leaning over in the banquet being like, can I buy Scotland? Like, shall we kill Starmer? Are Andrew's Epstein miles transferable? Oh yeah, I had a very awkward moment recently when I discovered a reform councillor had to resign because he was an OnlyFans model. Which put me in a really awkward position of having to defend a reform councillor. And I just thought maybe we should do a collab, and I'll make his safe word be let the boats in. No. Which ironically would have had greater depth and range than all of his other work. I also, whilst learning this, I learned that the library in Alexandria wasn't actually destroyed by a fire. Very topical, I know, something from previous history. I thought I'd keep pace. I was like, yeah, it was actually, it actually sort of fell apart due to years and years of underfunding and neglect, which made me realise the Tories have been around way longer than we thought. Yeah, it's very odd. Speaking of really fucking old things, the Irish language is ancient, and we actually, our oldest writing is called Ogham, and Ogham predates most modern countries. It's a couple of thousand years old, and recently we found one of the oldest carvings available, and it still said Brits out. In the US, there's very weirdly, they've launched a Christian mobile app which automatically bans all gay and pornographic material because, you know, they want to be religious. And I just thought, yes, that is how, you know, not being able to access the internet has been a problem for priests committing horrendous sex offences historically for ages. And then I thought just about the poor trad wives, like, what if they happen to find a burner phone that's not on, you know, this religious mobile network? You know, they have to ask themselves, is my husband a drug dealer or a gang? Is he doing blow or getting blown? And which one's worse? Like, one, he's getting trade, but the other, he's making coin. So, actually maybe both, to be honest. What else do I have to say? Oh yeah, very topically, and it's celeb news. Nigella Lawson is the new host of Bake Off. Woo! Yeah, making a programme famous for its soggy bottoms even sexier. I do think though that's a bit like getting Magic Mike to do 60-minute makeover. From what I've heard, she has personally insisted they have a doing speed round. Oh no, sorry, that was a speed round. They want to do speed cooking. Cool. How much time do I have left actually?
You've got 1 minute, 10 seconds.
1 minute, 10 seconds. Something else topical that I don't know. Fuck it, I'll do some ultralight. I will tell you that, yeah, so moved over here a long time ago. Most of you already know I have 2 boyfriends because I live in Dalston. They are both Irish. One of them is from the north, the other is from Dublin as well, which I think makes me the good Fry-gay agreement. Yeah, our friends have lovely nicknames for us. They'll call us things like, very obviously, the Hackney Tricycle. They'll call us the Irish Triplets. Or, particularly obviously, they will call us the 3 bears. Yeah, there's Daddy Bear, Papa Bear, and I'm the youngest, so I'm...
Baby bear?
No, Cocaine Bear. We are literally see it, say it, snort it. Thank you very much. I have a nickname.